Been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Breanna, and if you are an existing subscriber, then welcome back. Guys, today I am at my 12th week post-op appointment. I had to think about it. So pretty much 3 months post-op appointment. I couldn't get a 2 months follow-up, guys, because they had so much stuff going on and they were so packed up like in December, and they had canceled me, or I canceled in January, and they rescheduled again. So y'all, I'm finally made it here. I was not going to cancel my appointment. I like to keep my appointments and stuff like that. But guys, I'm just sitting out in the parking lot. It is currently 9:55, y'all. As soon as I got up and I dropped my son off for school, I just headed on down. My appointment is not until 10:45. I was like, you know what? I'll just be here a little early. Hopefully they can squeeze me in. I walk in the door in about maybe 20 to 30 more minutes. I'm just sipping on a little protein coffee, and it's almost gone. So I didn't want to eat anything or nothing like that, because y'all know I am on fast, and y'all, I've been having trouble with that. Most days of the fast, I have been sticking to it, and I actually had the fast wrong. I can eat anything after 4. I thought it was just all liquids. I didn't pay attention to, you know, like anything after 4 that's on my in my diet or whatever. But guys, on the 7th I will be 3 months or 12 weeks post-op. I get my weigh-in today. I talked to my dietitian, my doctor, and I'm gonna ask him about clearing me off so I can get back into the gym, guys. I still have my paper at home. I still have not signed it. I'm supposed to be getting signed up for the gym today, y'all, because I'm trying to lose more weight, and I want to really tone. I want to really learn how to use the gym equipment, because I'm just tired of having like anxiety, gym anxiety. I just feel like all eyes be on me, and the gym that I have is small, so I'm just gonna make it do what it do. But we are here today. This ain't gonna be a vlog. It's just, you know, an update on my weight loss journey, because I haven't been posting. I've been vlogging, but I had to get my MacBook screen replaced, guys, because I fooled around and I messed it up by accident, by squeezing it too hard when I was actually trying to put a video together. And I ended up like forgetting that was actually a MacBook, and I lifted it up on the side, and it ended up messing up my screen. And I ended up going to a guy ended up fixing it for me for like $325. So I called around other places, and y'all, it was like $400 plus up. So I got the best deal. He did good. He's legit, and he's young. So I went ahead and I did it, you know, and I'm grateful. I'm just grateful I had my MacBook back, and I'm just grateful all around, guys, just for life itself. I'm excited because, like I said, this is my 3 month post-op appointment, y'all. Everything has been going good. When I hopped on the scale yesterday, I was 215. Now, y'all know that scales are different. Now, when I did hop on the scale, guys, when you weigh yourself, you're actually supposed to be naked. I had on my undergarments, but when I have my clothes on, it's like 216, 217. So I'm gonna see what the doctor scale say, and I'm gonna just go with that. But every scale is different. So, you know, it could be because of the clothes you got on, the shoes, or whatever. They always add like ounces or a pound or two. So I'm just gonna go up in here. I'm gonna take my shoes off because I do have on some Pandas, and I'm gonna get on that scale and I'm gonna weigh and I'm gonna record it for you guys. I feel like with my progress, I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to do everything right this week for this fast. I'm just gonna fast all the way up until Thursday or Friday. I started to do all liquids, but y'all, I can't do that. I'm too scared I'll get sick. So I'm just gonna stick to 1 meal a day, or just do, what is it, OMAD or whatever. So I'll just do that and just drink my protein drinks. I have coffee, liquids throughout the day. My little Mio, and I did get me some sugar-free crush singles that go in my bottle of water, because I had been craving soda, y'all, so bad. And oh, let me tell you, this diet does not take any of your, this surgery does not take any of your cravings away. At first it do, like for the first month or two, but after that, y'all, your cravings and stuff like that start to come back, and you start to miss the things that you can not really eat anymore. I'm not going to say no longer eat, but really, no longer eat. You can have things in moderation, but I try my best not to. I can say I had a few slip-ups, but I get right back on. And I try not to go overboard with it. I haven't had any like sweet stuff like honey buns or nothing like that. I hadn't had any chips until last week. I had goldfish and barbecue chips. But, excuse me, I ended up just buying me some Quest chips because I'm like, man, I miss chips. And I want to make like a little small taco salad. And I really miss those. So I bought me some Quest chocolate chip peanut butter cookies. And I also purchased me some Quest nacho cheese chips in the bag. It's 4 in the bag. And I think those chips are like, they used to be $6.48. I don't know how much they are now, y'all. Everything has went up, has skyrocketed. And I also bought me 2 single bags of the sweet chili Quest chips. And I purchased me some of the ranch flavored ones, but they were out. I did an online order yesterday, but they were out. So I was just like, whatever. They had the Atkins ones. I don't know how the Atkins ones taste. I'm pretty sure they are good. Atkins, are low in carb and sugar. They're for like diabetics and stuff, but I like the Quest better. I'm pretty sure the Atkins were good, but I'd just rather stick to Quest. But I was like, forget it, I'll just stick to these. And I'm not going to be eating that every day. This is just something I might have maybe for a treat, for a snack or something to help to meet like my protein goals, or just for a little snack. So what better way to have something delicious and it's protein and it's healthy? So I love that. And I'm going to be picking me up some more. I'm going to order me some chips from off Walmart when I go back. I'm gonna see if I can get the kind that's in a box or a bag with the loaded nacho and the sweet, what is it, the sweet and chili kind. But yeah, y'all, that's pretty much it. I'm just sitting here just ranting with y'all and just giving y'all an update, y'all. And this process has not been easy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't been really exercising like that. The weather, it's been cold, it's been rainy, it's raining now. I'm just focused on just trying to get here safe and sound. I prayed before I get on the road. I always do. I don't care if I go to the store. I always ask God to give me traveling grace for me and my kids, even when they're away from me, to protect me and my kids and my family, my entire family. So I'm just, trying to pray more, stay in church, be in the ark of safety of God, and trying to give God more of my time, y'all, because he deserves it. God does so much for us, and a lot of times we put him on the back burner. And I just sit and think and realize, like, what if God did us the way we did him? Like, we would be in big trouble, y'all. God loves us so much, y'all, that, he gave his son to us to die on the cross, and he watches out for us. He protects us. He shelters us. He feeds us even when we don't obey him. So I'm just really trying to stick to what I know, y'all. I'm just tired of being in and out of church or whatever. And, you know, that was a struggle of mine and stuff. So I'm just really trying to stay on board of just gaining a personal relationship with Jesus, because that's what we need. We need him. We cannot make it in this world without God, without Jesus. But enough about that. The next clip you guys will see me walking in the building, or either me getting on the scale, and I'll be letting my doctor know that I'm going to record to see what, you know, he's going to be saying. So that's going to be my little video for today. It's not going to be very long. I just want to take you guys along with me on this journey, just give you guys a little update. So I'll see you guys once I get in the inside.
Just don't record me. Do what you want to do.
I'm about to step on this scale, y'all. I got my shoes on, so. 218. I'm moving.
I tend to say you can expect somewhere around 60% of your excess weight loss at about a year post-op.
Okay.
You're at 35% only 3 months in, so you're ahead of schedule. Now, always expect some fluctuations, and the weight loss is not always a straight drop. You can have ups and downs, you know, menstrual cycles, stress, work habits, dietary changes. All these things can give you some little blips up and down, but the overall trend should continue downwards. Now, it is true that maybe in that 6 months to 1 year time frame, things might slow down a little bit, but I think you're doing great so far. Now, are you having any sort of GI issues at all? Nausea, vomiting, constipation, diarrhea, anything like that? Reflux, anything?
Reflex.
Bad? Not bad?
It just depends on what I eat, I guess, sometimes. Because I notice sauces, different sauces and stuff like that, and just depends on what I eat.
Like marinara type sauces, like red sauces?
Yeah, barbecue sauce or something like that. And I notice, because I'm not going to lie, like, I stick to my diet at least 99.5% of the time. Yeah. If I have, like, a cheap meal, I might go to McDonald's and get like a 4-piece chicken nugget, something with protein.
Chicken's not the end of the world.
It's not, and I try not to eat like chips or anything like that.
Yeah,
but
chips are kind of empty calories. Yeah. A lot of people get that salt crave. So yeah, chips are kind of empty calories. They do make those veggie chips. I honestly have to look and see if they're any healthier.
Now, I've purchased Quest protein chips. Is that okay?
Probably, yeah. I have to see what the nutrition label looks like, but yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah. Are you still doing like a protein shake dedicated every day? Okay, all right, good deal. And are your bowels normal, or you have a constipation? Okay, good deal. All right.
At first I was, but it's better now.
Okay. And taking your vitamins still? All right, good deal.
And I need a refill on that medication as well, the vitamins and stuff.
The vitamins, okay. Which one or there's the one that I sent you, or are you just doing like a generic or a brand name?
I could probably just get me some. Will prenatal vitamins be okay?
Prenatals are generally okay. They at least have some iron in them. They may be lacking in like vitamin D and some other items. You may have to supplement additional. I'm always a big fan of the bariatric specific multivitamins, which you can get on like Amazon or anywhere else. Just because they're gonna be a little more broad in terms of what's in them, but you're gonna get everything you need and not really have to guess about what's in there. The only thing that's typically not in these multivitamins that you would need additional is calcium, just because that has to absorb separately. So it's usually like a bariatric multivitamin and calcium. You know, there should be iron in your bariatric multi, there should be thiamine, folate, vitamin D, all these things are usually in there. But what we'll typically do is at your 6-month appointment or so, we'll get some repeat blood work, make sure you don't have any new deficiencies, make sure we're hitting the mark there. But like, for instance, I can show you. I mean, I'm assuming, do you have Amazon?
I do.
Okay, yeah. I think most people do now, so it's kind of nice. I can just show you.
I said, when I got up in here, I weighed myself on my scale because I have a digital scale. It was 216.
Yeah.
But without clothes on, it said 215. I said, this is just disappointment. I know every scale is different.
Well, that's about right. 3 or 4 pounds in clothing. I mean, you got a sweatshirt. No, you're right. You're fine. Let me see here. Get this pulled up for you. So like one of the brands of things that you can choose from is like, for instance, Bariatric Fusion. They make a lot of different brands. There's Bariatric Fusion, Bariatric PAL, Bariatric Advantage, all these things. But if you choose like a 1-a-day capsule, it's, if you look at the nutrition label, it's gonna have everything that you need in plenty of quantity. Now, being a sleeve, you're not going to have as much trouble with deficiencies as others. The one thing you want to make sure you have, though, is iron. So there's plenty of iron in this one. There's iron in prenatals, although probably not as much as this. And this is, how much is this thing? That's 90 count. That's 3 months supply. Okay. So okay. It's about $15 a month. It's not too bad. And if you were to get things over the counter, you know, you end up with 2-3 bottles, you're probably spending $15-25 a month on that anyway. So it's about even. This way, you just don't have to guess about it.
Okay. What about? Yeah. I'm thinking about. Well, I want to get back in the gym this week. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is that okay?
You can do whatever you want.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want. So, usually some aerobic. You know, get your heart rate up for a period of time. You know, 15-20 minutes a day is good. I think resistance training is nice too. Help tone up. Prevent some of the skin stuff. But yeah, you know, I think kind of alternating aerobic and some resistance strength training is a good idea. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Will I see the dietitian today?
I can see. I don't know if you already have an appointment or not. If you need to, you certainly can. Do you feel like it would be beneficial? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I can see if Dana can see you today.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Anytime. I think you're doing wonderful. Keep up the good work. Don't worry about an occasional cheat here and there. Okay. Just don't make it a habit where you're
definitely, because I feel bad. I haven't made it a habit though, but I try to stick to water. I just try to stick to the diet all the way around because I'm too scared to go back.
You're good. It was good to see you again. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. You too. So y'all, I'm doing good. So like I said, it was basically the clothes. So I'm just gonna say I'm 215, 216 or whatever. Like every scale is calibrated differently. So I definitely am not 218 because I do have on hat glasses. Like everything counts. This sweater will add like a pound or 2 on me because it's big. It's a 4X sweater. And then I have my pants on. So once I take that off or whatever, I'll be right at 215. So I'm not worried about that. And plus I had the phone in my hand, y'all. I didn't even think about that. But anyway, I'm about to see my dietitian. I might bring you guys in there and I might not. Just to get some more footage. So I'll just see y'all in the next clip, either when I get in there with my dietitian or in the car. So
look at you vlogging. You're so awesome.
Yes, I want to share my journey with the world.
Okay, so trying to get to where I need to be. Hold on 2 secs. So what's been going on? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I've been getting in protein the way I should. I just had to ask a few questions now. Just like I've been honest with the doctor. Now, I haven't been 100% perfect. I stick to my diet 90 to 95% of the time. I'm just being honest now. I have had slip-ups to where, like, if I'm out and about or if I'm just craving something like chicken nuggets or something like that, I get like a 4-piece, no fries, no soda. I'll just eat that or whatever.
But with the breading?
With the breading.
Okay. So you can always look for, like, the Chick-fil-A that has the grilled chicken nuggets. Or just simply cut the breading off. Okay. Because you're filling up on the breading, and we're limiting our protein intake. Okay. So this soon out in your journey, in your juncture, you know, we want to really focus on the protein and not taking up with that breading. So, or you could simply get like a grilled chicken, and then, you know, cut what you can. And then take the rest home, and then there's more grilled chicken for later.
Now, and I usually do that. I'm like, sometimes I just crave for stuff, and I try my best just be like, okay, well, let's make the smarter decision.
Right, and it's the consistency that makes a difference, and not one. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I haven't made a habit.
Yeah, so you know, the consistency of sticking with, especially in this first year of really focusing on that protein, that hydration, and then, you know, working on bringing that balance in the further out we get, and that you're able to tolerate more. But like occasionally, like, okay, I need to get something, this is what I have available for me. I know I can get this in.
Okay.
You know.
Now what about cause like I say, I miss chips. So I stay away from those, but I'm not gonna lie, last week I had goldfish. Just a small pack and some barbecue chips. I felt bad afterwards. So far, it's just mentally, I'm like, I should never did that.
Yeah, no. It is. It's really.
That was the first time, though.
Yeah, it's really trying to get out of the diet mentality that food is bad, and then we beat ourselves up.
Yeah.
You know, when we do eat something that in our mind is bad. So if we're gonna have a little something like that, know that we're going to call those more, they're called like slider foods, where they're going to get soft and slide through, so they're never really going to fill you up.
Right.
So I'm always making sure you're pairing them with protein.
Okay.
So if like I'm just having this super craving for them and I have to have a little something, we want to make sure that we have something protein wise that's going to help fill us up. So those couple pieces of goldfish or a chip or two is we're satisfied with that.
Now, because sometimes I have missed chips or whatever. Now, yesterday I did a Walmart order and I picked up some Quest protein chips. Is that okay?
Same thing. Yes, they have protein, but no, they're not going to satisfy you. And that's the problem. Because they get soft and slide through, even though we're getting some protein, which is great, you want to pair them with a little bit of solid protein.
Okay.
So if you're able to do, okay, so I can have some, but let me pair it with maybe a cheese stick or some cheese cubes or even some cottage cheese or some tuna fish, chicken salad, something, you know what I mean? Or like a deli roll, like some lunch meat that you do, like a deli cheese roll up, and then I have a couple of the chips. So it's great because they have the protein and then that's good, but no, that's not going to fill you.
Right.
So you're going to be hungry sooner.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we're on to the next, and then like, oh, well, let me just have a little bit more chips and a little bit more. And now we're back into the habit of grazing.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
So yeah, especially in this, like I said, this first year when you're really trying to figure everything out. And cravings are normal.
Yeah.
People think we shouldn't have cravings after surgery. Or,
I tell people that's not going to go away. You just have to make smarter choices.
And the head hunger doesn't go away.
Right.
You know, so we're really trying to not only we're trying to get into deal with behavior modifications, the lifestyle changes, but we're also trying to, we've thought about food one way for so long.
Exactly.
It is now trying to find that healthy balance, that healthy relationship with it, and not thinking of things. But it's also having to say, okay, I'm going to have a couple chips, but let me have some protein, because I always have to focus on that protein. So when we get in our mind, protein first, protein at every snack, protein at every meal. So if I'm going to have that as part of my snack, making sure I have that protein and not using the chip as the sole protein source, because that's just not going to fill you.
Now, when it comes down to like breads, I haven't had any bread. Now I cooked spaghetti for my kids last week and I tasted a little bit. It was turkey spaghetti, but I just had a small portion that got full, and I had like half of a garlic knot. Again, I know. So
how did you do? Did you tolerate it? Or
I did not feel so good with that bread. I'm not gonna lie.
And especially because that knot was probably kind of soft and doughy.
It was.
So it gets in there and expands, and it really is. It really will make you feel uncomfortable, and then you feel very bloated.
Yes,
and
I did.
So yeah, so if you're going to try some bread,
keto bread.
No, doesn't necessarily. Keto doesn't always mean better.
That's true.
So I always recommend look for like the thin slice, whole wheat bread.
Okay.
And then if you're going to try it, make sure you toast it,
Mm-hmm.
because toast gets crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can chew that.
Okay.
Where the soft stays ball and gummy,
Mm-hmm.
and then gets in there.
Okay.
You know, and you know, but again, making sure that we pair that with protein. So say in the morning time, this is just an example. If you're going to have some scrambled eggs, you know, starting with like a half a slice of that thin whole wheat toast.
Okay.
You know, and see where, you know, where your tolerance is.
When it comes down to like stuff like, because I'd be so confused. People be saying, well, what are your macros? What are your protein? I know the protein goals, but so far as calories and carbs, that kind of confuses me.
Right. And we're not focusing on that. We're not. And the reason for that is we're getting out of the diet mentality.
Right.
So yes, we want to focus on protein. We're focusing, and our goal is eventually to reach 80 to 100 grams a day per maintenance. So we're meeting our protein goals. But every day those calories are going to be a little different. The carbohydrate intake is going to be a little different. So we don't want to focus on, again, we're out of the diet mentality where we're counting calories. And if I stay within a certain calorie amount, I'll lose weight. Well, you can stay within a certain calorie amount, but your calorie intake could have been incorporated like
Exactly. It's so
candies
confusing.
or cookies or things like that. So we want to focus on that balance, the making good nutritional food choices to help you continue your healing journey and then that maintenance long term.
And another question I had, because I hear people, I get on TikTok, just be looking up everything. Does your pouch stretch at any time, or can it stretch?
It's going to. It's a muscle.
Okay.
So the elasticity will return. So, and that is how it allows you to be able to take in larger portions, but larger portions in reference to where you were before the surgery is still much smaller.
I was about to say, because I don't want to have been did this for nothing.
No, yeah. So you know, this is where you started. Okay. So eventually, a year plus out, we're getting. But you have to remember, look at this plate. It's a salad plate. It's a small plate. You know, we're at a cup, possibly a cup and a half portion, balanced throughout, but a cup to a cup and a half portion and compare it on a small salad plate in comparison to an entire dinner plate is still much smaller.
It is.
So we're focusing on that protein, but we're working on getting a little bit more variety and balance by the time we're a year plus out. So that
so
first
it'll
year,
never be like it was before, right?
It's right.
We'll never be able to eat again.
Right. You're not going to be able to for the most, like what are, you know, with the smaller stomach, you know, like I said, as it heals and the elasticity returns, but it's never going to be the full size of what it was after surgery.
Right.
You know, but there are ways to undo, in a sense that if you go back to eating and drinking at the same time, we push that food through, we empty our stomach out, now it's ready to take more food. So we can keep eating because we never have that sensation of fullness.
Right.
So, or we can get in the habit of grazing. So I'm not taking in large portions, but I'm grazing all day long. So I'm taking in more that will either stall out my weight loss or cause my weight to go back on. So it's not all, you know, it's not that we're stretching our stomach out, but we can still eat more if we get out of that rhythm of protein and then focusing on like protein and fibers to help fill us and keep us satisfied. You know, and having more of a routine schedule. And that schedule will change as we get further out, but sticking more with a more routine schedule to help keep you on the right track for that healthy living. Yeah. So eventually it's going to. You're not going to always be at 2 tablespoons or a quarter cup. You will, because that elasticity will come back, but it's never going to go back to, you know, the full. Yeah. But there are ways to still work around that you can take in more. Like I said, if we're pushing our food through, you're not someone who's experienced dumping syndrome with that, again, oh, well, I don't feel full. Let me try and eat more. Let me push it through again. Let me try and push it through. I can eat more. So we can keep eating more. And then we think our stomach is stretched out. But no, you've just pushed that food through, emptying your smaller stomach out.
Okay.
So it can take more. Or if we're grazing.
So with the 10, 20, 30 rule or whatever it is, how long do we have to abide by that? Forever?
Ever.
Wow.
Yeah. Because that's, okay, so if we're one by eating and drinking at the same time and pushing that food through where it rapidly empties into the intestine, that's a way to cause the dumping syndrome. Okay, so we want to prevent that.
Okay.
2, by not giving your food a chance to begin the digestion process naturally and absorb the nutrients, if we push it through too quickly, now we're looking at possible deficiencies.
Okay.
So we want to prevent that. And then, like I said, if you're someone who doesn't have the ill effect of dumping syndrome by eating and drinking at the same time.
I can't do it. I'll be sick.
Right. But if that was the case and you could, and we continue to push the food through and now my stomach's empty, I can take more food in. So those are like the 3 main reasons or different reasons that we want that to be a lifetime.
Guys, I am back in my car and I'm about to head home, y'all. I got an hour and 30 minutes drive or a little over that. So currently I am in Columbia, South Carolina. And y'all, I ain't gonna lie, when I jumped on this scale, I was a little disappointed, even though I'm still doing amazing. My doctor says that I'm doing excellent. I know everyone's weight is different. Last time I weighed myself on my scale was this morning with clothes on and with clothes off. With clothes on, it was 216. With clothes off, 215. But like he mentioned, that's probably what it is, because this is a big sweater, y'all. This do add like a pound or 2 on me just by itself. And plus, you know, I got my undergarments on and these leggings or whatever. So it kept weighing between 218, 219. And then I forgot I had my phone in my hand. And then I got the hat. All of that kind of stuff add ounces on. So I would probably say, if I didn't have any of that on, their scale would probably say like, I'm going to say 216, 217. But however, this week I'm trying to get down at least 2 to 3 more pounds while I'm on this fast. Once you guys see this video, it'll probably be next week sometime, because I do have a couple of videos that I want to upload before I upload this one. That's why I'm putting it together. I'm recording. I've been recording or whatever and just trying to keep you guys updated. Now that I have my MacBook back, I can finally upload it. But y'all, I'm about to get on the road, y'all. This will be it for this video. I just want to bring y'all in with me and just give y'all an update. So I went from 283, and I'm just gonna say 215, 216 within 3. I ain't gonna say within 3 months, because that's not, I didn't lose that much in 3 months, but last year around February and on down to around like October, 283, 280, I was at that weight up until now where I'm at now. So y'all, I'm doing good. And you know, your body does stall, so you're not gonna be able to lose a pound every week. It's normal for me to lose around 8 to 10 pounds every month. So this month I'm hoping to be at least 10 pounds down. So the next time I will see my doctor, I'll be 6 months post-op. I haven't really calculated how much I should be by then, but like I said, everyone is different. I'm about to hit this gym this week, y'all. It's time to kicking in another gear. Your girl trying to be summertime fine, you know, at least trying to tone up, get rid of like maybe 50 something more pounds to 60 more pounds. And I'm trying to get fine for my birthday, all of that stuff. Not for no man, for me. I want to like love me. I did all this for me. Cause yeah, guys, But I'll see you guys in the next video, and happy Monday to y'all. Enjoy y'all Monday. Bye.
Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Been gone for a year, only know like once. Life move fast and you do what you want.
In the meantime,
I'm just not doing what I want.
just some me time.